Hey guys, I don't know. Okay, so it looks like I'm on. This is my first live, and I have no idea how the sound is. I don't have a microphone. I'm just using my AirPods, and I only have a few minutes. I just wanted to test this out and see what happens because I am, as some of you guys know, I'm intermittent fasting. I have about 13 minutes to go before I can eat, and I'm hungry. I just filmed a couple of videos on some basic resistance that I'm seeing that some of you guys are in. I'm really trying to help pull you guys through here. If nobody comes on in the next few minutes, I'm just going to call it a day, but I'll give this a few minutes. Wish I could be on my phone right now, but I'm filming and editing, so I can't. So we'll just give it a few more minutes. Hey, Rima, how are you? Sending you a heart back. Anyone else on? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You have a few more minutes, and then I am signing off for the day. But this is exciting anyway. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. I love being your favorite one. Thank you so much. I do. I see you, is it Mansard? Am I saying that right? I love my Mansard. You're my buddy. Are you guys seeing me okay? Is the video okay? Good morning, Kit Kat. How are you? I love your videos and style. What is your recommendation if you have too many things to revise? Okay. Well, you can do some general, broad affirming. You can also just search yourself and feel that you know that everything that you are affirming for is manifesting. When I've had a number of different things, I usually go with the most important. And for me, the most important is usually, so let's see, let me really think about this. I am a sucker for passion, love, and romance. And I do believe that millions and millions of people will. Rima, you're going to have to ask that question again because I just saw something. I just want to answer this question. Millions of people, I believe, inadvertently missed out. I'm talking billions of people over decades of their true love because of this misunderstanding of how this all works. And, so my whole goal, my purpose, what's the most important for me is all around love and passion and soul connections. And so my person, she's the love of my life. And so if I'm affirming for something between me and her, like something with our relationship, that usually is what will take kind of precedence. But all that knowing that my true divine nature and my empowering myself as the creator is always number one. So for me, I would say the three most important things that I tend to focus on are, health, wellness, strength, knowing that I'm creating my entire reality. Obviously, my mom is, she's just there with me with everything, and my person. I know the wealth, and I know that the abundance, and I know the success and all of that stuff. That stuff is relatively easy for me because of everything that I have been going through for the past few years. So Rima, let me get to your question here. I've been challenged with depression coming on strongly while I've been doing LOA. Can you help with suggestions, please? When you say LOA, do you mean law of attraction or law of assumption? Because I don't roll with law of attraction. Law of attraction, I think, is part of the problem of what has instilled a lot of disbelief in people. And part of my mission is to undo a lot of that programming. So Rima, just tell me a law of assumption. Okay. I've been challenged with depression coming in strongly while I've been doing, that's okay. Okay, so dealing with depression, dealing with a lot of spiraling, a lot of feeling drained, that's just all, from my perspective, when you can't just shift into, I have my brain pretty much trained now because I've been doing this for so many years, that an old story cannot, it literally just can't even stay in my mind. My brain automatically always flips things. So when I'm on autopilot, my brain it doesn't entertain the limiting beliefs. But if you find yourself feeling drained, tired, depressed, frustrated with everything, and you can't just shift out of it with just like doing some breathing, affirmations, doing things to stabilize yourself, I highly recommend that in those cases, because it's not always necessary to do the deeper inner child work, your inner child is your ego is just showing up saying something has to be, I keep showing up so you can look at me and let me go, because maybe the affirmations just aren't sticking because you have this overshadowing doubt. So what I would do, Rima, is I would go into some breathing. I would just get in a nice quiet place. I drop into my heart center, take a good 4 deep, steady breaths in, breath out. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, I exhale for 8. Do that about 4 or 5 times. Feel yourself land into your heart center. In that moment, just know that you're completely loved, you're completely adored, you're always protected, you're always secure, you're always cared for. And just really fall into that stabilized, secure energy. Know that God is loving you. You're in God's hands. Yes, God is your higher self also. I'm not going to get into the whole subject of that right now. And then that little part of you that keeps coming up that needs some love, literally just just say, hey, like, I love you. I'm here for you. You're always, always, always so welcome to come into my arms. I'm always going to be here for you. You're always going to be loved. You're always going to be secure. I literally am never going anywhere. Like, you are secure. You are safe. You are loved. You are adored. You are the most incredible, beautiful, magnificent, precious creation. I adore you. And I'm always, always here. You are always secure. You're always safe. I mean, try that, because if you're in a depressed kind of state, then I think it might usually mean that there's some sort of either a story, which is just a story because it's not true. It's just an illusion, just somehow tied to an old wound that either maybe sometimes things are triggering you to think that you are either being rejected, abandoned, not worthy, or not enough. And all of that is complete bullshit. I'm sorry for swearing. If my mom ends up watching this, Mom, I'm sorry. I love you. My mom always tells me not to swear on this. But anyway, okay. So I hope that helped you. Oh, I just missed you, Ebony. Say what you just said again, because I was just thinking about you yesterday. So thank you for showing up. I miss you, and I wanted to know how you're doing. So, Ebony, come back on and tell me how you're doing. I can't see you anymore. Foxy J. Ooh, I love your name. How do you do revision? Love your channel. Thank you. Well, revision is actually pretty simple. It's literally just seeing the opposite in your mind. Okay. So, give me an example of something you need revision on, and I'll try to help you. Literally, guys, I have 5 minutes left. I can't believe how many guys you are on here. Did I say that right? Anyway, I love this. I'm going to have to come on more often like this. You're welcome, Rima. Does that help? Does that feel good? Does your heart feel lighter? I'm here to give you guys some relief here. Does it feel good? Hey, such a beautiful soul. Thank you. So are you. Mansard, Evie has a point. Mansard, I missed you. This is going fast because there's so many people on here. I love this. Oh my God, this is a new thing. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Hey, real you. Hey. Evie, I've been trying to manifest marriage since 7 years, but I haven't met the right guy till now, and now I'm losing faith. No, don't lose faith, baby. I tried affirmation, but I'm losing faith. No. Nope. You go right back in there. You go right back into your inner world, and you don't come out. No. You are that's just an old story. Have complete faith, have complete trust. I have a video, Dr. Joseph Murphy. So yeah, Dr. Joseph Murphy, there's a meditation I have somewhere. it's, I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I will, if you want to email me, kim@coreunion.com. This is the only way I can think right now of putting it up. I will, either you can email me and I'll reply with it, or I think I can actually, Ebony, I can see you're coming on. I'm just answering this. So please, honey, ask me that again. I'll put in the comments below, if I can, the link to the Dr. Joseph Murphy meditation, which is actually what I was doing before the love of my life came into my life. And yes, we did have a couple separations, and yes, I persisted through, and yes, she came back in stronger and deeper than ever. So, Ebony, I missed you again. Damn it. Les, no, this is not going to be my last live. I love this. Evie, you're welcome, honey. Mansard, thank you. Thank you. I'm sure your laugh is fabulous too. I just can't hear it. Anyway, do you have any health success stories? Yeah, I have a story of how I have a lot of health success stories. I've dealt with autoimmune disease. I've dealt with chronic fatigue. Years ago, I literally thought that I was slowly dying with what was happening physically to me. It was like my little flame was starting to dim, so much to the point I was in my retail store and I had gained a ton of weight. I had no energy. I was feeling sad, depressed. And I remember having to hold myself up physically when I was with my customers, because that's how bad things were deteriorating for me. And I totally, completely shifted out of that into health, into wellness, into well-being, losing all the weight, totally glowing up, becoming the sexiest, strongest, healthiest version of me, to the point where people were constantly telling me how, like, when they would find out how old I am, they were like completely shocked with, I think I'll be what, 52 this July. And so I'm always being told that I don't look it. So anyway, you're so amazing. Thank you. I'm sure you are too. How to manifest without thinking of manifesting. Okay. Well, how to manifest without thinking of manifesting. I think what you're saying is how to just be. So you would just affirm that. I get, like, that's a tricky, I think I'm getting confused with the question. And guys, I have to sign off. I'm starving. I'll try to push it a few more minutes because this is exciting and fun, but I'm so hungry. This looks like Hana. Oh, that's interesting. That's Hana is a nickname for somebody who's very important in my life. So Ebony, hey love, I was just telling you that I visited my SP in Chicago this past weekend. Oh, good. Kisses. I'm glad that I saw that. Hey, Ruthann, how are you? Emerald Goddess, I have been manifesting my SP for 3.5 years now, experienced a lot of hot and cold. It's okay. Recently, his father died. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been difficult to focus on this cause of him withdrawing again. Okay. So how about you just reaffirm that, this is interesting because I have a little bit of a synchronicity with this, with the former SP, that the experience is pulling you guys closer, that you are their complete love and support, and that the entire thing is just pulling you guys closer. That's what I would focus on. That's what where I'd put my energy. And I did that, and I did experience with an ex who was an SP at the time. And unfortunately, it was very sad. Her father passed away, and the experience actually did at that time bring us incredibly close. And then my old story just came back again, and I was like, oh, the hell with this. I'm done. That does feel good. Good. I've been doing a lot of self-talk. Good. The sabotaging voice is so strong and keeps coming back. No, honey, it's okay. Become the observer, and become the observer, detach from it, like step back, observe your thinking, observe your feeling, love yourself through it. It will dissipate. Okay, you just have to just really treat that little inner child as if it were actually, somebody who you were completely so in love with, because you should be. That's what it needs. So like you guys, everybody out there who's manifesting your SP, if you are suffering from not feeling worthy, not feeling loved, feeling some sort of rejection, so like, I will never feel unloved by my person, no matter what we go through, even if it's a separation, it doesn't matter. I know, like, I have such a healthy, strong, deep love for me and love for myself. That would never be in question. But if you don't believe and don't trust that your person loves you, which is such a limiting belief because this thing would not be happening between the two of you guys, okay? But oh my God, I lost train of thought. I feel so bad right now. It's because I'm so hungry. Let me just think for a second, guys. Let me get that back. If somebody wants to remind me of the thought thread that I was just going with, I'll take it. I'm going to go on to something else and then I'll come back to that. Okay, Emerald Goddess, that's okay, honey. Just go back into your inner world. Just go back into your inner world. Don't pay attention to time. Time doesn't matter. Just that can be something that gets us all caught up. Don't let it bother you. Oh God, guys, I'm gonna have to end this soon. I'm starving. Okay, honey bunny, I don't know how to pronounce you. Deanna Pam? What to do if your SP is getting married with someone else? Just stay in your trust and faith. I mean, the best thing I can do is describe an experience that I had when, again, this is an ex, years ago. There was a 3P and it didn't matter. I wasn't fazed by it at all. I just wasn't. I trusted and knew how my person felt about me, and all thoughts, feelings, ideas, everything that she was saying to me about the whole thing, literally, I just let it all, I dropped it all. I didn't fall for it at all. I was very much in my power, very much aware of myself, very much aware of why it was playing out. It did not get to me. It did not bother me. It didn't faze me. All I saw was me and her, her, I'm her happiness. I'm her, whatever. And then the day came, I let it all play out. The day came that she was in the 3P's place, halfway across the country, and texts and emails suddenly started to come in the middle of the night. Where are you? Where are you? I need you. And long story short, I end up getting a text, she's great, but she's not you. I want to come home. I'm ready to come home. So, that happens. So, 52. Thank you, Lou J. Thank you. I do look 30. I affirm for that all the time. That's right. Dagmara, I am trying to manifest my SP back after really traumatic ending. This is, out of nowhere after this because of feeling so hurt. I fight around 2 months via text. Things just got worse. Of course, now we're blocked. Okay. Being blocked is not a thing. It doesn't matter. I mean, I know it's a thing in your 3D reality. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have to cultivate some feelings and some new beliefs. So how you do that, watch all my videos. The trauma, you have to let go of the trauma. I get it. Honey, I was on the other end of major trauma. Like, the things that happened with me and an ex of mine were beyond trauma. They were explosive. They were nuclear. Try, your person saying, I effing hate you, you should die, like, it goes even beyond that, like horrible things, and by the way, are they always mirroring back how you feel about yourself? No, not at all. I totally, completely love myself, adore myself, know that I'm worthy, know that I'm a prize, know that I'm a gift, know that I'm the whole package. But I saw a little something in her early on in our relationship that triggered something that had happened with another ex of mine that really scared me a lot. That, this other ex, like scared me to no end. And so that kind of, I didn't realize it, but there was a deep rooted fear about women being unstable, being dangerous, relationships being scary because of that one experience that I had. And so then, unfortunately, with this other ex, it's like I projected that thing onto her, and then I got that constant lashing out when she would feel insecure. It was always when we were at the highest level of our love. That's when I would start feeling scared. Something's going to happen. The other shoe's going to drop. Boom. And then it did. And then she would lash out at me, and it would be really hard and painful and, you know, whatever. So whoever said that I forgot, I'm so sorry, honey bunny. I forgot. One of my guys might be on here. I'm not going to say your name. One of my clients, because I call my clients, I call people honey bunny, and I call people by a lot of different nicknames. So, oh, my AirPod just dropped out. So you guys are all my honey bunnies. I lost my train of thought because I'm hungry. I need to eat anyway. So anyway, I get the traumatic stuff. Anytime anybody's lashing out, don't stay there for it. Do not stay there for it. Just because you're taking responsibility to know that you're creating it. Look at it. Try to determine where it's coming from and go into that wound, whatever that is. Release it, let it go. Get into your trust. If there is an issue of self-love, you need to love yourself, okay? I don't care if other law of assumption coaches are saying, you don't need to go through all that. You don't need to love yourself. You can just affirm. Yes, that's true. You can just affirm, you can just affirm, you can just affirm. And yes, you can see results, and yes, you can manifest things in. But if you don't have that deeper foundation of love for yourself, all day, all night, you can affirm, it can come back in. And if you don't have that deeper foundation of love for yourself, just, you know, your results might be hot and cold, and you might not get the long lasting results that you deserve. Okay. Oh, thank you, Liz Goddess. I love you guys too. I love you guys so much. Rima, you are a light and so inspiring. Thank you. You have no idea how important you coming on live just now was. Oh, well, I'm going to be doing this more often, you guys. Okay, I love you guys so, so much. I'm going to give you guys 5 more minutes. So I have one more question that I can answer, because I seriously am I'm so hungry. I'm just hungry, and you guys need me to eat so I can keep coming on. And I have a session coming up. I need to prepare for my session. You guys should just book sessions, I swear. You guys should just book a session with me. I mean, I know not everybody can, but I'm hungry. Let's see. What's my favorite food? Like, meaning, oh God, I love food. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, I am Italian, so I love Italian, but like, that's my passion, cooking and recipes and coming up with, like, I'm going to end up having a cooking channel, guys, like, because it is such a passion. Like, this is my #1 passion. But when I'm not filming and I'm not editing and I'm not, like, you know, doing this kind of thing in this kind of space, like, when I sign off for the day today, when I'm all done with my session, if I'm done with my editing, sometimes my editing I can do for hours because I love it. All my time is spent on recipes, cooking, music, dancing, like, and what I do is I create recipes of my favorite foods that I can eat because of my autoimmune conditions. So all of my things are just super healthy, and, like, anyway, that's how I stay fit. And it's the Italian in me. I'm passionate about food. And it's also a space that, like, you know, I really get into kind of thoughts and feelings of things with me and my person, because she's also very passionate about recipes and food. And we had a lot of, like, I don't know, just a lot of really good shared visions around that kind of stuff. Oh, so my favorite food, God, I have to say Italian. I'd have to say Italian. All right, yes, go to eat, Marvin. Thank you. God, this is addictive. I knew you'd say Italian. Yes, I'm Italian. I'm super passionate. I'm just like, back to what I was saying earlier about, I want to be remembered. My legacy, I am completely affirming and manifesting for this right now. I want to be remembered. I feel like I'm getting teary saying this, and I can't get teary. I want to be remembered for bringing millions and millions of people back together in love. When I can't even finish this because it's, whew, sorry guys, this just, it gets to me. Anyway, okay. I'm getting teary-eyed, so I need to thank you, Rima. I feel like I'm freaking Cupid. That's it. I'm Cupid. I'm bringing people's I'm bringing people's love back to themselves so they can love each other. That's my purpose here on earth. So, all right, guys, that got me tearing up. So, all right, one more question and then I got to go. All right. I'm crying on live. When you say circumstances don't matter, is this true? Yes. Yes, it is true. Circumstances never, ever, ever matter. It's been proven to me time in, time out. Literally, I can think of thousands of experiences over the years. I've been manifesting since 2006. Okay. 2006 was the year when I can remember actually starting to see a lot of manifestations roll in. So maybe it was somewhere around 2005 where I started to realize it. And guys, the stories that I have, circumstances don't effing matter. They just don't. They really, really don't. Everything in your reality is malleable, is totally malleable. Thank you. I'm going to go eat. Okay, Kim, I am Cupid, damn it. That's me. Okay, I love you guys. I got to go. I could do this all day. This is addictive. I will be seeing you guys. I'm going to just pop up now and then now just to surprise you guys. I love you all so much. We're all together. We are all connected. We are literally all one. Okay. We're all just extensions of God, and that God is within me. That same God is within you. We are literally all truly one. Okay. That is not an exaggeration. That's not airy fairy feeling, or that's not new agey bull. That is the truth. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. That is so sweet. That's what I affirm for. I affirm for looking in my 30s. Thank you. Ebony, I love you. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much. I got to go. I'll be back on shortly, okay? Bye. Mwah. Mwah. Give me kisses. Bye. I got to go.